Well, hello everyone. I am Marion, the Inappropriate Artist, and thank you for joining me today on a rambling tour of the desert. I managed to get in 2 hikes while I was in the Desert Wildlife Refuge in spring. With my friend Rudy and his staff, we made our way trailless through the desert, and he gave me the courage to do it on my own the next day. So grateful for the opportunity to spend over 40 days in the desert. Enjoy the video, everyone.
So this could be a tortoise burrow. Maybe. Hello? Anybody home? Fairly new excavation. Possibly new tenants in the next couple weeks.
Be coming out to warm themselves up.
I love these freaking things. They're so twisted everywhere. It's like, and there's this massive yucca. So there's the van, way over there. That is where we hiked yesterday. I went with my friend Rudy, and we just trekked through the desert, and he led the way with his staff. As you see in some of those pictures, he had an awesome walking stick. But yeah, going out on that hike with him, just sort of like trailless, you know, it's kind of new for me. I'm looking down at the ground, by the way, because there's lots of little baby plants, and I do not wish to disturb them. I also do not wish to get bitten by cactus. Yes, so I am just kind of winding my way to this spot where I know there's like a little mini trailhead type thing, and I want to see what it is. And it's only like a half-mile meander through the desert. And yeah, like, you know, there was this unknown, you know, for me going off into the desert, what it would take. Had all these visions. And recently there was a couple who got lost, and their GPS led them astray for what they were driving, and they got stuck, and the husband passed away from dehydration. And you know, so I have that in the back of my head, right? It is always a concern. I'm in the desert. There's a reality to that. And so yeah. Ooh, cool. See, a hiding cactus. Yeah. Oh. And you know, the cool thing is too, like, you cannot see where there are drop-offs. So like, I just came up on this area, and you know, I come around here, and it's like, ooh, there's all this neat, like, limestone sand. It's just really cool. Whether it's sand or stone, I'm not sure. You know, like, it looks like sand, but then I get up here and it's looking more. Okay, so it's sandy. It's sand. It's compact. It's compacted. But kind of cool. So wind, water. Probably mostly water is my guess, the way these look. But yeah, now I can't see my van, and I had no idea that I'd like go down into like a little gully like this. But that's the optical illusion of the desert, right? It's pretty cool. And let's see. looks like we got some tortoise or some other critter housing. Whoop. These. Not sure what this is. It's very cool. So it's mud. Dried up mud is what it is. But really cool. I'm headed to those trees. Just came down into this gully and look what I found. Oh, it's like just the slightest little change in elevation. I decided to head toward this first tree to see what life resides near it and around it. And this is what I get treated to. So this is like the perfect day to be out here photographing the flowers now that it's overcast. And it was so fun. Like, you know, I am bad hiking with other people because I stop every like 3 seconds, it seems like, to take pictures. So gaining ground isn't something anybody's gonna do with me. But accumulating teeny little gems, I know. It's like, you know, the little marsh kid in me. I feel like I am, because this is an ancient, you know, ancient ocean bottom. Oh, I think it's so cool. So things are getting interestingly greener. So see how teeny tiny the leaves are. And so there is green happening here in the desert, right? But it's very subtle. Very subtle. Some Mormon tea here. I see. No, not Mormon tea. Something else. Definitely creosote. This might be Mormon tea right here. This is Mormon tea. Here is the Mormon tea blooming. Wow. Look at that. Show of color. Wow. So I wonder what kind of tree this is. And I feel like I may have, like, I think Rudy was telling me about some sort of parasite on a tree that is like mistletoe of some kind. I don't know. But it might be that, or maybe this is just the way this tree puts out its foliage, because I see others in the distance. And I am headed for that one green tree. And there's a Joshua tree over there too. Look how subtle. I mean, really? See how little they are? And you don't even realize it. And that beautiful little blooming, teeny tiny little flowers. Look how fat that trunk is. See how hardy and bushy this one is. And look at the size of it. Right? Oh, whoops. Look at the size. You know, it's not tall. It's not tall. Oh, my Raynaud's is kicking in. Yeah, you see that? Yep. So I come around the corner, I'm looking at this one, and then, bam! Another beautiful little bouquet. Look. Oh, it's just so pretty. These guys look a little bit past, but still have a beautiful bloom right there. Ooh, look how thick and hardy those can get. Is that a tiny little purple flower? No! How cool is that? I am so excited. I mean, you really do have to let your eye be really keen, to see these things, because they are incredibly subtle. I see tons of blossoms on this one, but it's not ready to pop yet. So, wow. And everything in the desert is some sort of a defense. Just something to be aware of. Like, I thought the Joshua trees were soft. Those things are spiky. They could impale you completely. Lots of little tiny stabbies. Wow. I mean, this is just the coolest looking shrub. I've taken a couple pictures of it. I showed you the purple blossoms on the other one. Look how gnarly it is. And in this light with the overcastness, these branches really glow. So this is an itty bitty little Joshua tree. See? Spiky, man. Very cool. I love these little guys. So this is a little baby one. Next to the big mama. One of these little guys just about to open up. See these peachy, beautiful blossoms. This is a cool little spot. We've got our little peachy blossoms, right? And then cactus, these little guys. I forgot. Oh, crap. I forgot what he called them. He told me the name, and now I can't remember, like thumb or something. But there's another one there at the base of this beautiful Joshua tree. And then right there is one of those trees that I don't know what it is yet. This is like, love this. And there's even seed pods on this Joshua tree, which I was told is a rarity to see. Guess it only happens once in a while. But isn't that cool? So the blooms are done on this one. You can see there's a past bloom. Look how crazy they grow. They really are shaggy. But like the base of the tree is really barky, trunk-like. I don't know how else to say that. Do you see what I'm seeing there? Like, so it's like a hairy tree. Look at all the blossoms on this. There's so many. It's gonna flower like crazy soon. So laughing at myself because I was thinking about, Rudy was asking me again yesterday, so have you been to the center yet? No. The center is just over there, like where that big massive cluster, massive cluster of trees is. Yeah, but So I feel like I'm doing all of this pre-investigation. Then when I walk into the center, I'm going to go, oh, that's what that is. That's what that is. That's what that is. Right? I know. It's backwards. I do stuff backwards. That's how I roll. Ooh, I just landed on some of the soft stuff. It's like, old mud. So you go from this gravelly to this like old mud. See? It's like soft. And see how it breaks apart easy? So I think actually I'm gonna, I want to check out these grasses that are growing over here. And look, there's another desert tree coming. Don't they look like they'd be soft? They're not soft. Like just carefully making my way. You never know what's going to be spiky. Ooh. And what isn't. There's a nice hardy creosote for ya. Want to be really thoughtful about where I step. So there's that grass I want to go see. Not a grass, but a flowering something or other. That is really beautiful. So there must be a decent amount of water in the ground here. Look how pretty. They look kind of like a clayome. I wonder if it's related. So it definitely grows in clusters. That is really cool. I found a young one that's easy to get near. So that looks like a brand new cluster. Ooh, thorny. I'm not getting that close. I see thorns. Or maybe not. No, those are thorns. Almost everything in the desert's got thorns. But like, see, like that looks like an older growth, maybe? I see something that might have writing upon it. This is an old campsite. It's a broken picnic table. Or an old picnic area. No camping. Cottonwood. So this must be like very much where, must be underground springs or something. So much greenery in this valley here, like you see all that there too. Wow. Who has seen the wind? Neither you nor I. But when the leaves are trembling, the wind is passing by. It's a desert meadow. Not sure what this is a patch of, but the green is starting to come out. See? So I made my little goal of getting to this tree, and I got to see all of the wonderful life around it and share it with all of you. I mean, it really is. This is a desert wetland of some kind. And I look forward to going to the center and learning about all of this. I am going to take the easy way back, which is the path and the road, just because I want to pick up my pace. I have some errands I need to do today. And still struggling to pay my phone bill this month. Like someone just gave me $50, but I also need ice and food. So, and to put a couple gallons of gas in the gas tank. So I've basically just been putting $15 to $20 in at a time. Just enough to keep me being able to go back to a parking place and then go back and restock. So trying to stay as close as I can to convenient restocking, you know. But yeah. This, I almost parked here in this area. Path I just came out of, and there's the tree. And there's this parking area here. And I was going to park here, but I did decide that it was not level enough, and I was going to have to do a lot of work to get myself level. Although I'm getting really good at building myself leveling ramps with rocks. So that's cool. So yeah, here I'm going to give you kind of a look around here. So obviously there's big tree, and that one way over there was the first tree I came upon. And I cannot see the van from here, but I may be able to see it once I get out to the road. Another fairly young Joshua tree. Oh, I can see the van. Teeny little white dot. Well, I hope you enjoyed this walk with me. And this is the Desert Wildlife Refuge, north of Las Vegas. You don't have to be in the bright lights in big city. You can truly just enjoy some absolute beauty in the outskirts. And this is free camping, 14-day, right? Like any BLM type of stuff, it's all the same basic rules. Some of them are a little different, but you know. And when I go to the center, I'm going to find out all the names to everything. Yay! And maybe see if I can sell some of my paintings, or talk to them about maybe I can do a project for them or something. I don't know. Who knows? See what I can see. Alright, listen, crazy. Look how dirty she is. First thing, we went out and she found a little mud flat and just threw herself down. Oh yeah, shake it off. Right inside. Not outside, just inside. That's right. She's already been up on the bed. Yeah, you. I know, the wind. So I have to go do some restocking today. But before I go do that, I need food. And I am kind of hoping that money's going to show up. I need it. It'll be there. Whether it's going to be I meet somebody while I'm out who buys painting or decides they want to contribute to the journey, my book project. I know. I say it a lot, but it's because I need it. Today I have $50 to go put a little bit of gas, get another bottle of propane because the mornings are going to be chilly for the next week. And then a little bit of food, whatever I can get to go as far as I can make it go. So like this meal I've eaten half of it yesterday, and then I added a can of peas and mushrooms and onions. It's like peas, mushrooms, onions mix. Add that to that, and it makes it go for another meal and a half, maybe two. Depends. I just went for a decent hike, so I may eat more of that than I think. But anyway, la la la. Yeah, but I still have a phone bill that was due 2 days ago, and I'd love to pay it sooner than later, because otherwise I can't continue to upload videos. So there's that. I was going to run out to do some restocking. However, I had my lunch. Oh shit. I do not like that sound. I have to go check the panels. Still pulling 110 watts, which is good. That means my solar panels are just fine. They just flopped a little in the wind. But yeah, so. Well, I see this as like an opportunity for another day to not spend any money. Somebody just like almost attacked me. What's going on? Do you want to come join me? She likes getting all snuggy on the bed. Yeah? I know. So, with the middle of the night interruptions lately that I've been having, I'm going to take a little afternoon nap, and I think this one wants to join me, possibly. We'll see. She may change her mind again. But yeah, so this is still early enough that I could still go to the store later if I want to, and I may. We'll see. I took such a nice walk this morning, so I'm going to So I just went in to the center, and I'm so, look at what I left with. Claudia, the amazing woman behind the counter, who is so incredibly helpful. She loves maps as much as I do, and we kind of got off on the maps. But she directed me to so many cool things. I'm so pleased I stopped in, and she gave me a brochure that'll help me with my botanicals, all the botany stuff I want to look up. Glad I made the stop. Definitely a place to stop. If you come to the Vegas area, go north, go to the Desert Wildlife Refuge, go inside, check it out, and find out before you go investigating just how much there is to see here and to learn about. I've gotten quite an education being here in the desert, and I'm grateful for it.
Well, thank you again for joining me today. If you'd like to contribute to my journey and keep me coming to wonderful places like the Desert Wildlife Refuge, you can do that below through the links in the description. Take care, everyone. Like, subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.